At first glance, this just looks like another 5.56 AK pistol. But it's definitely not. This is the Zastava ZPAP M85, and it's built around a secret that most other AKs can't claim. Its heart is ripped straight from a Soviet-era light machine gun. So stick around, because I'm going to show you the two key features that make this thing a certified tank. Now, to really get what makes this Zastava so beefy, you first have to know what a normal AKM looks like. This right here is our baseline, the benchmark for a modern Kalashnikov. It's a legend for a reason. It's simple, it's dead reliable, and it just plain works. The core of a standard stamped AKM is a receiver built from a 1.0mm thick sheet of steel. This design has been proven in every corner of the globe. It's a great balance between durability and a weight you can actually carry around. Up front, it's got a standard trunnion. The trunnion is the chunk of steel riveted into the receiver where the barrel gets pressed in and the bolt locks up. It's a critical part. For 99% of what you could ever do with a rifle, this setup is more than tough enough. But Zastava? They went a different way with the M85. And this is where the M85 story gets really interesting. When Zastava engineered their rifles, they didn't just clone the standard AKM. They looked at its big brother, the RPK light machine gun, and decided to borrow a couple of its best features. First up, the receiver. Put the M85 next to a standard AK, and you can see and feel the difference right away. While a standard AKM uses a 1.0mm receiver, the ZPAP M85 uses a 1.5mm stamped receiver. That extra half a millimeter might not sound like much, but it makes the entire gun significantly more rigid and robust. This idea came directly from the RPK, which needed a stronger frame to deal with the insane heat and stress of full auto fire. It keeps the receiver from flexing and ensures everything stays perfectly aligned, which really adds to the gun's lifespan. But that's only half the story. The other piece of the puzzle is right here at the front, the bulged trunnion. Just look at a standard AKM trunnion, and now look at the M85. See that distinctive bulge on the side? That's not for show. That is, once again, a hand-me-down from the RPK. The trunnion is arguably the single most high-stress part of an AK. It's the component that has to contain the tiny explosion happening every time you pull the trigger. By adding more steel and surface area right at this critical point, the bulged trunnion massively reinforces the front of the gun. It's over-engineered to absorb and spread out the violent forces of continuous fire, making the front end unbelievably tough. So, let's put it all together. You take the 1.5mm thick receiver from a light machine gun, and you mate it to the reinforced, bulged trunnion from a light machine gun. What do you end up with? The heart of an RPK stuffed into a compact, pistol-sized package. That's why you hear people call these Zastava guns tanks. It's not just a marketing line. It's a design choice rooted in military hardware that was built for the worst-case scenario. This overbuilt nature makes the ZPAP M85 incredibly rugged. Yeah, it's a bit heavier than your average AK pistol, but that weight comes from putting more steel exactly where it counts. Zastava built this gun to handle a level of abuse that most of us will never, ever get close to. The ZPAP M85 is just a fascinating mix of a compact 5.56 pistol and a light machine gun. It's an AK that carries the DNA of a weapon designed for the absolute harshest conditions. That thicker receiver and bulged trunnion are a direct link to its RPK family tree, giving you a firearm that is, hands down, one of the toughest AKs you can get today. What's your take on Zastava's guns? Do you think the extra durability is worth the extra weight? Drop a comment down below and let me know. And if you want to see more builds and breakdowns of iconic firearms, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching.